Senator Dr. Akon Eyakenyi is a proud daughter and ambassador of Akwa Ibom State. Senator Eyakenyi's career profile is not all about politics. She started lowly as Mistress 11, Cross River State Secondary Education Board in 1986 and rose through the ranks to become Senior Education Officer, Ministry of Education, Akwa Ibom State between 1994 and 1999.
I'm Senator Akon. I'm from Oron local government. I'm the first elected female deputy governor of Akwa Ibom State. For the 38 years of Akwa Ibom State creation, I'm the first elected female deputy governor. I did my first degree, my master's and my PhD in the University of Calabar. I am an educationist, a professional trained teacher, but today I'm in politics. That's God's destiny for me. I started teaching from the primary school level. When I had my NCE, I moved to Methodist Boys High School, Oron, to teach. I served there in that capacity for some years before I transferred my services to the Ministry of Education, Inspectorate Division. So I was an Executive Inspector of Education, a position I served for some years before the call to serve my people in the political sphere came up.
Her journey in politics began at the grassroots level, where she served as a supervisor for education, youth, sports and culture, Oron Local Government Council in 1991.
Let me start again to go back, reflect back to my background. My family background, maternal, all of them were politicians. My paternal, at least there was one person that came out for politics. And I used to be more in my mother's side with my late uncles. Two of them were House of Reps members during the Shagari era. I used to serve as a young girl. When my late uncle Namoba people will come fill up the house, they will call you, Akon, come and do Akon. You'll be serving drinks, serving food. And somehow you will hear their discussions, what they are talking, how to help this person stand up, how to do this in the community, how to help the people build the communities. That gave me the knowledge or inspiration to know that you need to be in a position to be able to reach out to your people, and that the purpose of you being there is not only for you, is to also reach out to people. So that's my background. When the opportunity opened up by God's special grace for me to get into a political appointment, at the supervisor level where I was, with the stipend, the small money we were paid then, I realized, and I worked towards that, to be reaching out, to be helping people, anybody that comes around. So far you have the ability, you help in whatever little way. That gave me excitement, that the office God has given to you, you're able to reach out. And so from my background, I imbibed that philosophy of service to humanity. That has driven my career life so far.
Between 1999 and 2000, she was appointed Board Member 1, Akwa Ibom State Secondary Education Board, before becoming Commissioner for Industry, Commerce and Tourism from 2000 to 2005. After a stint as Commissioner in 2005, Senator Akon Eyakenyi became Executive Director, Yankee Resources Limited, till 2013, when she was appointed Chairperson, State Technical Schools Board. In 2014, Dr. Goodluck Jonathan appointed her as the Minister for Lands, Housing and Urban Development.
Very exciting and fulfilling. Exciting all through and fulfilling. I don't have regrets. They say, why am I here? Why did I? No. God has given me the opportunity to fulfill purpose. Fulfill purpose. How do I fulfill purpose? Reaching out to people, helping in my own little way, and opening ways for others.
Uplifting disadvantaged members of the society has been evident in our various initiatives and infrastructural projects cutting across education, health, social amenities like solar light, road constructions, skills acquisitions, entrepreneurship, and others.
the only challenges will be that what you will want to do on your own, you have to pass through, you have to get approval. You can't just get up and act, which is constitutional. But apart from that, so far, by God's special grace, I'm working with the governor that does not allow you to feel what the limitations of the office. Wherever he's attending meetings, he will tell you, ma, be here. You have to listen. I don't need to come and tell you stories. So he allows you to function. He sends me to represent him, and that makes me to stand out. People know me, and I think that's about the office. I had attempted to run for a federal house in 2007. Again, I was the most popular. Everyone in my federal constituency, the delegates for nomination, wanted me. And what they meant then, I didn't know what politics was all about. What the talks, bringing boys, shooting gun, I didn't know, I didn't prepare. All I did was go to the local government, campaign, talk to people, convince them, I'll be able to come back to you. So my opponents, when they got to know that most of the delegates will vote for me when they get into the arena, one person told the candidate, that woman is naked. I don't know if you've ever heard that. Do you know what is she's naked? I don't have boys. I don't have guns. I will not be able to, that what they should do, they should bring boys, block the gates, and ensure they block the people that will enter to vote for me. So, and they did that. They went bought over the security. They delayed the election that should have been done daytime to about 5 p.m. That's when they started accreditation. And the boys blocked the gates. They had two. This one was standing here, this one was standing, this one was standing, with gun in the pocket. Then 1 or 2 policemen will just turn their way this way. If they call Akon Efion, the real Akon Efion will answer, another person will answer. Because it was an arrangement, they will identify, they will say, get out, who are you? Shut up, shut up. They'll pick the wrong person. And that person will be allowed in. They did that until they screened out the legitimate voters that should have been there. So they called and reported what was happening, because they had asked the candidates to go into the stadium. We were in, they will call and say, this is what is happening. I mean, people with gun, they will, if you start shouting, they will just open for you to see what they are carrying. This is live. It's not a reported thing that happened to me. So the summary of it is, at the end of the day, the fake people entered the arena. And when I realized that, my husband was with me. They did the election. At the point they started counting, I knew what was coming. I just told my husband, let's go. We left. All I did was, I stepped aside because I did not have the financial muscle to fight. One, I did not have the heart to go and buy a gun or call a child with a gun. When I have children that I desire, they come upright in all aspects of their life. So I wouldn't encourage some other person's child because I'm looking for a position. Come and be my talk. Go and abuse this person. So, how did I navigate? I just walked away because I didn't want to get in my hands. If you want to say, I have arrived, they mean, anyhow, they'll kick you out. You'll be kicked out. So you must be humble. You must be respectful. By God's creation, women, you're supposed to be a builder. Not you say what you know and what you don't know to destroy. It will turn boomerang on you. So, humility will speak for you as a leader, particularly as a woman. Integrity. I told you I've been married for 47 years. And out of that, from year 2000 till date, I've been actively involved in politics. That I leave this house, I can leave my house and say I'm going for a meeting. I will travel out. And I return, I won't have issues. Why? If I tell my husband I'm going to the lodge, trust me, I'll be in the lodge. If peradventure we move from the lodge in the course of the meeting to another place, I will call. We move from here. We are now here. So that if somebody calls him or tells him, I saw your wife in so place, he would have known that yes, you told him. You're traveling out of the state to Abuja know you're going to Abuja. Not when you say you're going to Abuja, you're in Lagos. That's integrity, particularly for married women. It speaks. Most women, as soon as they get into office, divorce. So keeping your home intact is important. A criteria for you to be a good leader. Being humble in all aspects is a criteria. Your integrity outside, your integrity when you're given responsibility. Yesterday we had summit, 2-day summit. I was a chairman as a deputy governor. Everybody went with me, with my name. They've never seen, such a woman, so humble. See her sitting through, even when the boss is not here, she will not get up. The image that almost 300 investors, partners came to, they went with a good image about me. That will encourage them if they see another woman, except you behave for the wife. So I think those are the guiding principles. One will be the mentorship program I do for the girl child. I'm mentoring them. I have a team that they will go do debates. Last year they did debates. This year was essay competition, and at the end of the day, the winners will emerge, and I will address them. At the local government level, secondary, the school level, I sent people to go and address them. They will know it's from me. Then one day they will gather everybody, and I'll talk to them. And then the little reach out I do in payment of fees and so on, supports I do. So that I would say is my number one, because whatever impression I'm having on them will help them to stand tomorrow when they grow up. They brought them, I hosted them here, I hosted them in the office. That alone can tell a child, I must go to school, I must have my certificate. This woman without PhD, she wouldn't sit here. And that will encourage that child. A few days ago, the young professionals in Akwa came. One acted my role, and they had to research to know a deputy governor her role is to assist the governor, her role is to do this as a mother. I was very excited. One acted the governor, those that chose to be pilot, medical personnel, and so on and so forth. I encourage, I push. I've addressed women gathering seminars as a mentor to tell them how I got to where I am today. And it's always a standard. That gives me satisfaction. Other than that, I'm also reaching out to establish a few, not plenty, because we talked about financial model here. People to do what they need to do, interpreters. That's in this office. But as a senator, that we had votes for intervention in the senatorial district. I built schools. I'm an educationist. There was no local government I did not drop a classroom block well furnished. Some I did a solar light for the schools, excavations, things like that. I really focus on the educational sector, equipping the schools, chairs, giving the children materials for the 12 local government. As a minister, I gave out 9 cars because the ability was there then. I also did empowerment for the women and so. My leadership style, just as we said, is a servant leader. I'm here to serve. I'm not here for myself. In whatever position I found myself, it was meant for service. So. Place yourself to be where you can be relevant, and when you're there and identified, show humility, show integrity, and always ensure you know what you're doing. When you're given a responsibility, ensure you strive to deliver. How do you do it? Even if it's something you never knew, research. For example, my governor made me the chairman of electricity summits in the state. I am an educationist. My PhD is in curriculum studies. I went through Teachers Training College, College of Education for NCE. My first degree is education. My second degree, curriculum. My third final degree, curriculum studies. What do I know about electricity or power or whatever? When that came, I read up. Thank God for internet. At least I'm able to know the underserved communities, the served communities, and if you go to a vibrant life, you will see how the thing works. So if you're given something to do as a leader, even if you don't say I won't be able to do it, research, do findings, and then you'll be able to deliver. Don't throw in the towel, I don't know, no. Don't allow one to dominate. Try and balance it. Do your calling, your career calling, serve, but ensure you balance it. Keep your family intact. Keep eye on your children. Ensure what is to be done is done, even if you're not there. Ensure you do it. That's how to balance it. You come back the 1 minute or 1 hour you're in the house, let your husband feel you. Let the children feel you. Let everybody know, oh, mommy is home. And they're happy. So when mommy steps out, yes, they might say, oh, mommy is not there. But what you had done will try there. My grandchildren, most times 10 of them will be here. In the morning, you get up, oh yeah, brush them out, do this. They do it, the next moment you're out. What are you eating? You sort everybody out. Give instructions. You may not go in to do, but the instructions you give and ensure it is done will help you to balance. Nigerian women, I want to encourage you to stand. I want to encourage you to love yourselves. Love a fellow woman. In any situation you see a woman coming up, please stand by the woman. And we will be there. We can break the glass ceiling together. We can do it together when we are united. When we are united, we have the strength, the voting strength. I know we don't have the economic strength. When you have the voting strength and the power that be, somehow they give you the backup, we'll make it. So let's love ourselves. Let's show good example. For the women in authority, please, I beg of you, let's stand upright so that we'll keep that good record for the younger generations to copy. If not, we will be blocking them from coming up. God bless you as you do this. I want to truly appreciate the Nigerian Women Trust. I just read about them, the things they've been doing, how to reach out to the women, to encourage the women to stand. Like I said, the financial power muscle is not there. Nigerian Women Trust, they step in to support women. It may not be in cash. That materials that you give will go a long way to help a woman to reach out to the voters, to the community, to accept her. So I want to encourage the Nigerian Women Trust Fund. Please continue with the good work that you're doing, and God will bless you. I promise, as a woman in a position of authority, not to disappoint you. And I know the other women in authority will also not disappoint you.